Hey guys, my name is Komasan and welcome to another week of FNAF Weekly News, a series I do every week that covers this week's past FNAF news. This week we have a brand new Youtooz mods that's very limited, some DBD and FNAF fanvoice news, and some brand new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie news. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, but let's just jump into the mods news. So the entertainment of exclusive Cake Freddy figure and Freddy Popcorn Plus by Youtooz are releasing tomorrow, which is today by the way. The Cake Freddy figure is only limited to 750 units though, so you gotta be quick. So this is some brand new stuff that's like very limited. Well, the Cake 41 is very limited by only 700 units, which is kind of crazy. Probably sells out like very quickly because you know how many people are in the FNAF community. That's probably sold out, guys. Sorry if there is something else that is out right now, which is the Popcorn Plus by Youtooz, so you can get that right now. This stuff looks pretty cool. The Cake 40, I kind of like it. The design is interesting. It's kind of like a, you know, cake. It has sprinkles, red and white, so maybe strawberry flavored Freddy Fazbear. But it's a mixed match of colors. I really like the color scheme. It looks very good. The box is pretty good too, but it's very exclusive, so it's probably sold out, so that kind of sucks. And we have the Popcorn Freddy, and it's just Freddy and some popcorn. Nothing crazy, but it's still pretty cute. I'm pretty sure it's based off the FNAF 1 Freddy Plus they did a while back, so that's why I think they just jammed two things together. Kind of lazy, but still pretty cool, so yeah. And Hetz's Five Nights at Freddy's character hoodies are now available, featuring Freddy Fazbear, Barney, Chica, and Foxy. Now these things are pretty ancient. I remember making a video off of these, like, I don't know how long ago. It was like months and months, maybe a year ago, but these are now available. These are basically the simple designs of the Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, characters, the basic FNAF 1 characters. Have a little image on the front with like hat, like eels and stuff. Like it's kind of like those kind of like cat eel like hoodies and stuff like that, with like Five Nights at Freddy's base basically. And on the back it says a portrait of said animatronic of whatever hoodie you bought. And these are pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the art on the back. It's not. It's very realistic. It doesn't really fit FNAF in my opinion. I'm not sure it would look good in person. But the other details, like the eels and stuff on all the hoodies, that's my favorite part because I think that's very cute. It's just very cute. I like it a lot. My favorite one is probably the Bonnie one, even though it's like just a typical bunny one. I just like the bunny eels, and the Chica one is pretty cool too. I like the Chica like hell thing that she has, but my favorite is Bonnie. And that was all for the FNAF mods. Now let's jump into the Five Nights at Freddy's game news. So Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit and Bendy in the Ink Machine are now free now on the Epic Games Store until November 6th. I talked about this last video that these games were going for free, but now they're available. So if you haven't played these games, please pick these up because you get to keep them forever on the Epic Games Store. I know the Epic Games Store isn't like the craziest thing. Kind of sucks to open it because it's so slow compared to Steam, but still these are two free games, so pick them up. Into the Pit was a really great FNAF game I played. I really enjoyed it. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I know people really enjoyed it, but I thought it was just okay. And Benny in the Ink Machine I never played, so expect a playthrough on that eventually, or maybe a stream. I could do that if I feel like it. But yeah, Bendy's also free. I'm pretty sure it's like the entire game. None of that chapter stuff when the full game first released. You know how that was. But these games are now available, so please pick it up. And now for the biggest news of this week, it's the BLIGHTED SPRINGTRAP skin is now available in Dead by Daylight. We talked about the skin in previous videos basically. At first it kind of got leaked, and now it's fully out, and it looks amazing. I love the detail on it, the ooze that's coming out of it from blood. The like half, like you can see like the skeleton remains of William Afton in the suit now. Like you can see his entire face in his Mori, which is very graphic. Like, ugh, is that what William Afton looks like? It's pretty disgusting looking. His knife, I think, has like a ball on it. It's kind of distracting. It covers up a lot of the screen, so that's kind of lame. But the skin is pretty cool. I like the detail. They really went hard on the skin. They did tell us that the skin was like one of the favorites when they were working on it, like when SPRINGTRAP was releasing. So this is some great stuff. I really like it. I'm not sure if it comes with a profile picture whenever you do buy it. I hope it does because the William Afton movie one did come with that, and I'm pretty sure the other ones did as well. But this is an amazing skin. If it's out right now, I'm pretty sure it's forever out. It's not like other games where there's like only for Halloween. BLIGHTED skins are out for like forever basically, so you can pick them up anytime. And we actually have some fanboy stuff. So the Click team has released a teaser for the mobile port of My Pop Goes, releasing soon. That's really all it says. It released the image of, I think that's Pop Goes. I'm not sure. I don't really like Pop Goes. I think it's one of the worst fan games ever. It's really bad. But it shows Pop Goes on a smartphone. It looks like an iPhone one, ironically, playing my Pop Goes. So if you like the game, it's going to be releasing for mobile devices soon. It should be able to handle it. It looks like a Adobe Flash game, not gonna lie. So it should be coming out very, very soon. This game's kind of weird. Like, there's so many problems with this game, even though it's like so simple. I have no idea what's wrong with this game. And also, Nixon has some news. So Nixon has released a new teaser for the Joy of Komasan featuring Ignited Freddy, and it says Happy Halloween. It's very hard to tell, but Ignited Freddy's though, the main character, I think that's Scott we play as in this game. I'm not sure if it got changed, but he has some matches in his hand with like an image on it, but Ignited Freddy is like coming towards the player. It's very hard to tell because Nixon, like this, his teasers, he always like puts all the animatronics in the dark. It's very annoying. I don't know, like you're trying to show hype, you know, actually show the animatronic. Sorry if I'm just being ignorant. I'm just not a big fan of the Fanboys. I just think like most of the creators are problematic and stuff like that. But yeah, Ignited Freddy's though. Well, yeah, Ignited Foxy's though, he's just kind of in the darkness. That was all for the game news this week, so now let's jump into the movie news. So an individual character poster featuring Toy Bonnie has been found on eBay. The seller also has better looks at the Toy Freddy and Toy Chica posters that were on display at Universal Studio Hollywood. So basically, if you didn't see, there was like these billboards basically of like, you know, the first teaser for the FNAF 2 movie, which was Freddy basically peeking out of the corner, the Toy Freddy. Now there was more for Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica, and someone got posters of these. Apparently, I have no idea how this person got these posters, but they look pretty cool. We got one of Bonnie just peeking out. Matt Pat over there just peeking at us with his green eyeballs. The 41 is kind of hard to tell, so let me just zoom it up for you guys. Same with the Chica one when we get to that point. But the 41, it's kind of a downgrade compared to the first one. It just looked way better than the first one. I don't know, that's just me. It looked like just the posing and just the lighting probably just looked way better. And the Chica one, she's looking quite, you know, humble, quite tame compared to everybody else. She's kind of stone looking, kind of like she looks like she's gonna bite you a little bit, or like silently judging you from afar, something like that. But my favorite one is the Bonnie one, just because it just looks better than everything else. The most intimidating one in my opinion. Everybody hates Toy Bonnie. If you guys played Five Nights at Freddy's 2, that bastard always hides in the white bin whenever something inconvenient happens and just kills you, or the puppet kills you, or Foxy kills you. It kind of like grams everybody, kind of like slams everybody to get on into like a kill combo. So Toy Bonnie, you suck. But this poster is pretty cool though. Also, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 avatars are now available on Reddit of all places. It features Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mango, and Balloon Boy. So fellow Redditors, if you use Reddit, you can now use these avatars, I guess. I barely use Reddit just because that place sucks, but if you like Reddit a lot, you talk a lot, if you're in the FNAF spaces or communities, now you can use these avatars. I pretty sure, like, at first they used the avatar things, like, not the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 thing, like, just avatars in general, when Reddit introduced them, were used for, like, NFTs or something like that. It was very stupid. But, now, though, like, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 ones, so if you like your avatar to be, like, Bonnie or Chico, stuff like that, then there you go. And for the final thing of this week, a giant fast toggle for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has been revealed at the Luca Comics in Games 2025 event. So it's just a giant walkie-talkie that's based off the one on in the teaser. It's cool, I guess. I don't know why they made a giant walkie-talkie thing. It's kind of confusing. You would expect like maybe an animatronic or something, but nope. This device must be so important that they made a giant version of this. I think it's cool though. I wonder if it actually talks. They also teased a teaser trailer, but there was like one scene that was different. It just showed Toy Bonnie, I'm pretty sure, and Toy Chica. So it wasn't like nothing grand, so I'm not going to be showing it in this video. But that is all for the news for this week. I know not a lot of news. Most news is okay. Game news was like the biggest thing of this week, which I liked a lot. And the FNAF movie news was pretty tame this week, but expect it to ramp up over the upcoming weeks because it is November and the movie releases next month, so be prepared for that. But if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and comment what your favorite thing was in the comments below. And thank you to my channel members. You can become a channel member for $1, $5, and $10 a month, and it helps out a lot. But I'll see you guys in the next video.